Hey everyone, and welcome to this deep dive into my newest song, Losing Touch. I did the vocals and vocal mixing myself, and I got the beat, which is called Bad Girl, from producer called Venice from Brazil, I think. I hope I was right. And yeah, so I love this beat. It's kind of minimalistic and leaves a lot of room for me to be creative with melodies and rhythms. Let's jump right in. This song has a very clear structure, I think. We have two verses at the beginning. I made them blue here. And then we have three choruses, and each one is different and they kind of build on each other. So the first chorus is like, let's call it the A part. In the second chorus, we get this B part, so it's like double the length. And in the third chorus, we also have the B part, and then also some additional vocals that like highlight that this is the finale of the track. And we also get some effects, which I've colored yellow, which will also give this a bit more punch and make the end stand out more. We're gonna get to that. So let's start very simple. Let's start in the verses. And for these verses, as you can see in blue, we have like one main vocal. So these, I'm gonna put this here. This is like the main vocal I recorded for the verses. So there's not much going on. No ad-libs, no harmonies, side vocals, nothing. Just the main vocal. Full focus on the main vocal. And yeah, let's jump into this and have a listen how I mixed these main vocals.
Lately, I've been losing touch with my pretty side. I think I might have enough of these fake smiles.
So as you can hear, there's nothing going on, just the beat, the main vocal, and one simple effect, and that's like, I wouldn't even call it an effect, it's a room reverb, so maybe I can illustrate what it does if I mute the beat and we just listen to the main vocal. I'm gonna show you the difference between having like this so-called dry vocal and the room reverb. So I'm gonna start without the room reverb.
Lately, I've been losing touch with my pretty
And now I'm
side. I
gonna
think I
enable
might
it.
have enough of these fake smiles without blush. Envy in their eyes, although I don't.
It's not easy to discern it when you like listen to the whole song, but it gives the vocal like its own space. It's not just stuck on the beat, it has a space now. So yeah, that sounds way more natural to us humans. So yeah, that's why I do it with every main vocal and mostly every vocal. So as you can see, there's two additional clips below this main vocal, and all they are doing is enhancing the part where I do like this slide with my voice, so like touch, I'm gonna show you.
Lately, I've been losing touch with my pretty side.
Amazing, right? I love it. And yeah, that's all there is to the verses, honestly. And if we jump to the second verse, which is also blue, you can see here, it's the exact same story, right? One main vocal and just some, accents. I don't know. I just wanna like highlight these phrases, and they're also in the second verse. So yeah, it's like the same thing, brain lag. So now to the more interesting part, in my opinion, the chorus. As I said, the chorus has like two parts, so let's call it an A and a B part, and for the first chorus we play only the A part. This A part has three tracks: a main vocal, a side vocal that is going on the left, and a side vocal that's going to the right. So we have a like wider field of vocals. If you think back to the verse where we only had like one mid vocal, we now have three. So we have like this wider field, and it's gonna set the chorus apart from the verse, which is what I want, and it's also gonna make it thicker. And yeah, overall we're just gonna listen to it, and I think I'll still leave the beat off so you can really hear how the song is getting like wider and how there's more to take in when the chorus jumps in.
I can make much sense of this, am I a mess? My thoughts are running wild. I feel like an animal from time to time.
So yeah, there's like, as you see, the contrast is quite stark. So between the verse, which only had like this room, we now have what you may picked up, also this delay, like the wild, 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 like an echo effect, one would call it, and a large reverb. So yeah, this is really these three things, the like wider vocals, the delay, and the reverb, set the chorus apart from the verse. And yeah, makes it pop. Not much more to see here, I would say. Let's see how the chorus evolves across the song. As I told you, in the second chorus we start getting this B part. We'll just have a listen here.
For a little empathy, is this contradictory? Should I simply lose my mind?
So now this should I simply lose my mind is now the B part. We don't have this in the first chorus, as you might remember. Below this B part I put an effects track, which is yellow, and this effects track I'm gonna solo it for you, I think. Let me see, it's the 20. Yeah, what I did here is I used this reverb that we heard on the main vocals of the chorus, and I like recorded it and then I blurred it out, and now it sounds like this. I mean, it's kind of hard, but maybe you can make out that it was like my voice and this exact vocals here before. And like this blurred effects track I put below or at the same time like the B part. So now I'm gonna mute the beat and gonna show you the B part again, and maybe, I don't know if it's hard to discern them, but it will give like more atmosphere here in this B part.
Should I simply lose my mind? I know it could make me fit in just fine. Is this finally the time? The time to lose my mind. My mind, my mind, my mind.
Might be really hard, honestly. I mean, I know what to look out for, but don't worry if you didn't catch it. Okay, so yeah. After the second chorus, we have like this breakdown. I'm gonna show you what the beat is doing because I love this part.
My mind, my mind, my mind. My mind, my mind, my mind.
And then we have like this last pre-chorus, which is gonna lead us into the finale. And here we have again one main vocal and then two side vocals, which will be left and right, as I told you about how I made my chorus. So it's gonna, this time we're gonna start out with a wider image before we go into the last chorus, but then the last chorus will have this additional track which I've teased earlier in the video, and this is really gonna set it apart. So I'm gonna show you the build up.
One look in my eyes, no more disguise, freeing the devil and letting it rise. It is the time to shine.
And now for the last chorus, for this like moment where the chorus drops, I wanted to have like all of it, like maximum energy, like finale. It had to be crazy. So I did two things. First of all, I had a beat cut here at this exact moment before like this first punch of the chorus. Which is also like It's really hard to see because my colors are a bit bright. But like this first kick here, when the chorus starts, is a bit louder than the rest of the beat. So it has like really this punch. And I added some more effects tracks, which I've built out of my voice. I'm gonna show you. And they sound like this, and they will be a part of the last chorus. I'm gonna play the beat at the same time. Hear the same part with the blur. So yeah, this is really giving, on one hand, the punch which we need to make the last chorus like be the finale that I wanted it to be, and also the atmosphere. And the last thing that makes the last chorus pop is this new track, the finale adlibs as I call them, which will be filling the gaps that I've left in the chorus, which in the earlier choruses was filled by the echoes. If you remember, like, my thoughts are running wild, wild, wild. But now we have like a new vocal, which is like really processed, really loud, and also auto-tuned. And it's like so wild. I'm gonna show you.
Rise, it is the time to shine. My thoughts are running wild. I feel like an animal from time to time as I'm hunting in the night. Yeah, I'm hunting in the night. For a little empathy, is this contradictory? I will simply lose my mind. My mind, my mind. I know.
Yeah, so these are all the elements that make the last chorus the finale of the song. And yeah, this is my song, Losing Touch. There's not much more to it, honestly. It's kind of a simple project. Not, especially like the verses, as I've shown you, is like not a lot going on. It's very minimalistic, very upfront. And yeah, I love it. I love working on it. I can show you I've spent 8.5 hours since last November. So yeah, it's one of those projects where I've been sitting a long time and refining it. And now it's out and you can listen to it, and I'm gonna go and make some new music, which I'm gonna show you and make videos for. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked the song. Please let me know if you want to see anything more about this or any of my other songs. I mean, I didn't really touch on the effects and like the vocal processing I did. So just mostly the arrangement in this video. If you're interested in that, I mean, it's very specific, so might not be for everyone, but if you're interested in that, I can make a video about it. Let me know. And yeah, have a nice day.
My thoughts are running wild. I feel like an animal from time to time as I'm hunting in the night. For a little empathy, is this contradictory?